View Monday, February 17th, 2025. So tomorrow we're going to announce on the game site, or game's Instagram, the third and final location for the open announcements. The first two we already announced. So the first one is at Mayhem. Austin Hatfield, Roman Krennikov, and Haley Adams will be competing. We have a special guest. A lot of speculation on who that's going to be. We also have a Rory McKernan. He is going to be working the broadcast essentially, and he's going to be on-air talent. So those of you who haven't been around the community that long, Rory used to work for HQ, and he was one of our primary on-air talent people. He's really good at that role. He handsome man with a great voice, and so I'm really excited to get him back behind the camera. We asked him last year, but he wasn't able to, scheduling conflicts. So since it's at Mayhem and since he worked with Mayhem, we were able to get him back on the show. Really excited about that. Week 2, we announced, is in Phoenix, an affiliate there, and the two athletes going to head-to-head will be Sydney Wells and Emily Rolfe. So that'll also be a really exciting show and a great workout. And then week 3, and week 1 will be too. And week 3, we are announcing all the details tomorrow. So we're going to announce the location, which is going to be a cool location, which will tie everything together nicely. We're going to announce the athletes. There will be 3 of them, and a lot of speculation and chatter about who the 3 could be and who an ideal 3 would be. I think this is an ideal 3 to kind of kick off the season, cap off the Open. It's a trio that watching go head-to-head will be, it's a nice storyline. So I'm really excited about the athletes who are involved all weeks, but specifically week 3. And also in the last 48 hours, organized and worked on who's going to announce 25.3. And so we have a special guest announcer that we're not going to announce yet, who's going to announce that final workout, 25.3. So tomorrow, noon. Or not noon, don't quote me on that, but tomorrow check out games.crossfit.com, and we will be announcing the 3 athletes and the location for the final open announcement. Also, Murph Challenge, so registration for that is kicking off soon. Last year we worked with the Murph Challenge, which was very cool because they've been around for a long time doing their thing. Obviously, a lot of people in our community do Murph, and so it made sense for us to work closer with them and kind of support their effort, raise awareness of Murph and the foundation and everything going on there, and what that story represented. And that workout is obviously a CrossFit fan favorite. The run 1 mile, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, run 1 mile with the 20-pound vest. And of course, you can scale however you need. But anyways, we're working again with them this year. So we're partnering with the Murph Challenge. Check them out. Definitely get your gym signed up. Get your team signed up. I'm excited about it this year. I've been training a lot more following .com. And so I feel like I'm becoming a stronger athlete again, a better CrossFitter. So I'm excited about the Open, and I'm excited about then quick follow into Murph, and then eventually the Community Cup. So I think I'm gonna keep following .com probably for the rest of the year. I have some specific events coming up, competitions, long range rifle competitions that require a lot of running and hiking. So I'll start running some more again, and I'll hike a lot. I've been hiking a lot, but I'll add in more rucking. Oh, I'm also excited about Karyana and Bill's Ruck Race League. So I'm gonna be involved in that too. I'm gonna compete in that. Anyways, going back to .com. If you want to follow, I post every day on Beyond the Whiteboard, and I'm public, so you can see my scores. And my scores are not good, but they're better. They're getting better, and I'm feeling more confident and feeling stronger with weight and etc. And I've never been a strong person, but I'm getting better. Actually, the only thing I was good at was deadlift, but everything else needs work. So anyways, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, Murph Challenge. So go to their website, check it out. I'll put it in the link here, and excited to be working with those guys again. Bunch of good guys, good team, and for a good effort. All right, now let's jump into comments. At Timothy Hale 4021, at Dave Castro, love the affiliate interviews. Truly inspiring, informative, and awesome seeing these affiliates showcase their gyms and what they're doing for the community. Keep up the great work. I'm having a blast with the affiliate interviews. I'm learning a lot, and I think it's really cool to put their stories out there and let other affiliates watch them and see and get ideas from. And so I'm going to continue those. I wasn't able to do one today. I didn't have one scheduled. I'm traveling tomorrow and Wednesday, so I don't know if I'll do one in the next couple of days. But through the Open, I want to try, when able, I want to try to do one every day. After the Open, I'll continue this series going. I will probably not do one every day, maybe 2 or 3 a week. But in the 20-minute nature, the short format, I really enjoy that. And it's cool hearing from affiliates, letting them share their stories. And I've done like 10 or 11 so far, and everybody has a different focus, a different thing, a different style of running their gym, but they all at the end of the day care a fuck ton about their clients and about the people who come into their CrossFit gym. So great time. I've enjoyed it. And it's interesting because, I also, as you all know, really enjoy dropping into CrossFit gyms and visiting affiliates. So here I'm able to visit affiliates basically, or interact with the affiliate owner without having to travel necessarily. And so this will allow me when I'm home to continue to interact and engage with the affiliates in a meaningful way. So really happy with the series, and thanks for the feedback on it. At Dan Patton 55566, Dave, do you think some of these big name CrossFitters boycotting will play a major role this year as far as signups and participation overall? I think they'll play a factor for sure. I think the biggest factor in open signups though is the affiliate and the affiliate owners, and how much they're promoting it, and their trainers are promoting it, and their athletes are buying in. What's interesting about the Open is, I would speculate 500 to 700,000 people probably did the Open last year, especially the first workout. But the reality is, the amount of people who sign up for it is much lower. And why I say that is, you go into any gym during that period for the most part, and on Friday, their schedule, their workouts are the Open, is the Open announcement, is the Open workout. So, they're just cycling their entire classes through there. And you go to a gym with 200 people and like 30 or 40 are signed up. So whatever number we have signed up in any given year, it actually is the amount of people who do it is multiple times over that. So, it's all about the community. It's all about the affiliates. It's all about the culture within a gym. And you see some of these gyms, there's like Bison and some of these guys have more people signed up for the Open this year than they ever have. But I'm excited about the people rallying behind it. I'm excited about the Open and the community. And regardless of where the number settles, it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great season. It's going to be a great Open. And those who are playing and those who are all in, I think are going to really enjoy it all the way through, to the next stages, to the Community Cup, to the actual games. So we're focused on making all the stages great. At Alexander E93, hey Dave, thank you for the weekend reviews. Any insight on why this year's Open programming is special for you and us? All the best. Definitely the repeat is special. Whenever we're able to kind of measure ourselves against something we've done within the last few years, it's a nice moment to monitor our progress or to see what gaps we have. So the Open programming is special because it's just back to the basics. I believe most of the Open always are anyways, but just like it's this tone, it's setting the tone for the rest of the year, basically with the foundation of CrossFit. At G Unit 2022, but it's actually GEE Unit 2022. Thanks for doing these, Dave. Any chance the portion of the Open registration could go to your division prize money and event for the games, particularly thinking about the Masters community? Yes, it does. So I don't have it up right now, but actually a portion of the money from the Open does go to the division prize money, a significant portion. Let me see if I can find it while we're talking. Hold on. So you are asking about division prize money, an event for the games. So yes, there is, I can't find it right now, but it looks like age group. Okay, so open, 25% of the open money will, 25% of half of the open money goes to the open, 5% goes to semifinals, 10% goes to the affiliate cup, 10% goes to age groups, and 3% goes to adaptive, 2%, and then 45% goes to individual games. I say here I'm looking at 2% goes to challenges. I might be looking at the wrong spreadsheet from another spreadsheet that I had before, so those numbers might be off. But generally speaking, yes, money is going from the open. Money is allocated to all the rest of the stages. The challenges we pulled out so that there's not the 2% for that anymore. So that part is wrong. But definitely check out the site. There's some places where we've talked about this. But we are, and so the more people who sign up, the more prize money there exists for all stages. Open, semifinals, games, adaptive, age group. Because 50% of the open money is funding the season, is funding the prize money. So at like a measure of when, like if 300,000 people signed up, for example, the prize money at the games is like over 360,000 or something like that. And so it's all based off of how many people sign up. Okay. Have we missed the boat for affiliate open hosting bids? So the locations are set, and really what the challenge was for announcing a workout. But yes, so that's zipped up. At Avera, and that was at _Han and B. At Avera 9636. Dave, how many CrossFit athletes do you think even know there is a CAC, let alone how the heck one even goes about getting in touch with one of the CAC members to discuss a topic like grips? Taylor Colton nor any CAC member has ever given me their contact information. Understand what I'm saying. So there is a page. There is a page on our website for the CAC, CrossFit.com/CrossFit-athlete-council. I'll put it in this thread here or in the bio on the video. And I'm surfing it now. So you see all these athletes, you see who's on the council. We will add a contact them button on this. That's a great point. Also, though, if you, to your first question, how many know there is a CAC? I have no idea. I don't know how many are paying attention. We've talked a lot about it. They've talked a lot about it. They've put out surveys. So if you're an athlete and you're just not paying attention, I could imagine it's easy not to know about. If you're an athlete who's paying attention, I imagine you know about it. If you're an athlete who wants to get in touch with any of those guys, it's probably pretty easy. Besides, we will put a contact link on there. I'm going to write that note down. But I will say this, it's not hard to get a hold of those guys through DM or through Taylor, always on his podcast, I imagine, or through other athletes who know these athletes. But we'll make it easier to contact them. At Bruce McLaughlin, Dave, it is very good to hear that not all generals are no-load, dip, dunk, can't, CNT, pencil pushers, and that some adhere to Rogue Warrior's 2-word definition of leadership. Example, follow me. It seems CrossFit has a way of finding the true leaders. Keep up the good work. Thanks a lot. At DMS 1010, broad jump is just a bit more functional than ring handstand push-ups. I don't see how one is silly and the other is not. It's all a show. You don't see ring handstand push-ups that often in CrossFit either, though. So I think we've programmed them a couple times. We definitely have not programmed broad jump, and broad jump, to your point, is way more functional in everyday life than something like a ring handstand push-up. That does not change my perspective on the fact that, especially with how it is in hyrox, I think it's kind of silly. So you'll be hard pressed to see me program a broad jump in a workout, but that's just my style and that's just what I think is appropriate. So, and that's just at the end of the day, my opinion. I'm not a fan of broad jumps, and that's not saying CrossFit is not, but that's my opinion in competition. Broad jumps in competition. Because like, what's the deal? Like, you jump through 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet. You jump a set distance. You just do little hops. Like, there's a lot of variables there that have to be answered. At Houston, Texas 94. Hey Dave, I know the Community Cup is a thing, but do you all have a plan to bring back the Service Cup this year? Yes, so we are bringing the Service Cup back, and we're partnering with Mayhem. So we are going to do that with them, and we'll talk a lot about that in the open show. So really excited about the Service Cup too, and it will be back this year. At Chance the Chiropractor. Hey Dave, you were really against Grid League when it started out. Why such a different tone against hyrox? I don't even know if I was really against Grid League when it started out. Especially back then, I was pretty under the radar. There wasn't as much social media, so I know I wasn't out there vocally saying I was against it. I don't think I was against it. I mean, we athletes did both things. I thought that it wasn't going to work. I thought it was silly, yes, but that doesn't mean I was against it. And it ended up not working. There is some expression of it now that still exists. I think they call it the Florida Grid League, or they might have actually changed the name recently. But with what they were trying to do then, it was too much too soon. And so, and then your final question was, why such a different tone against hyrox? I don't think I have a tone against hyrox. Or what are you saying my tone is? My tone in regards to hyrox is they're doing a great job with having a mass participatory event for CrossFitters and everyone else and anyone else who wants to do it. They're doing something that we have not done, and that is an in-person mass participatory event. We run the Open, which is an affiliate mass participatory event that's put out online. And then we used to run regionals or semifinals, and those are not mass participatory events. They're small events for elite or for the top. And then we run the games, which is clearly not a mass P event. That being said, we should have been doing one for years now. From probably over a decade ago, we should have had a mass P event, and they did a great job with it. Now, here's the other thing too I want to say about what they've done. What people forget is they started in 2017. So like, people look at it now and see the success they've had. They've had dedication and patience to a model and persistence, and the model's playing out and working for them now. Great job to them. Kudos to them for what they're doing, but it wasn't an overnight success. They've put in a lot of hard work, and they've built a foundation for it they built a foundation. In the beginning, it wasn't like this. That years later, they have massive numbers of people. And I think the timing was pretty good too, in terms of with COVID and et cetera. Like, the timing now, people do want to get out and get into events, more in-person events. So I don't know what tone you're talking about against hyrox or in relation to Grid League, but that's my thoughts. At Jane Trobertson 7378. Just an idea for smaller affiliates, would you consider a percentage of members who sign up for the Open for the affiliate awards? Love the garlic infused olive oil. It's amazing. Thank you. I have more garlic. It's just not labeled. I had to order more labels, so it's not currently on the site as available. It's still sold out. I still have a few bottles of Thai chili pepper. Savon just bought a bunch of bottles, so I'm very low on that. So if you want any Thai chili pepper, you need to get on there soon. I will have garlic soon, and then I have a lot of the just standard EVOO. Smaller affiliates, would you consider a percentage of members who sign up for the Open for affiliate awards? Would you consider a percentage? Yes, but not this year. We weren't able to, with all the other changes going on to the leaderboards and the systems. We weren't able to make that, but that's also a good idea. All right, that's Week in Review for this week. Thanks a lot. Post comments or post your thoughts into comments, and I will be back next week.